Should I put a little red lipstick on? I think I will. Alright, hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Melody, and today we have a interesting reading for you guys. We're going to be doing all about your soulmate. So, before I start and let you guys see the cards, yes, you're going to be seeing my beautiful face today. This is just the setup that would be easiest for me to get into today, and I usually don't do readings where you see my face if you've been following me and watch my readings, and you know that, but we're changing it up. It's Leo season, all right? So, before we get into the piles, though, I want to say that as important as, you know, soulmates are, it's important also to know that, especially if you've been to this planet multiple times, you're going to have multiple soulmate contracts, okay? And not even sometimes, I'm not even gonna act like I know, you know, or have a solid belief or theory on soulmates, but my thing is, I believe that when we come to this planet, we have contracts with certain soulmates within our soul family that we are supposed to be meeting again when we're on this earth. And then there's people on this earth that aren't necessarily people that we're supposed to meet again, but are still our soulmates. And then there's people that are just our soulmates. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my current theory going on here. But what I'm trying to say, which is very long-winded, is that we all have multiple soulmates, and not every soulmate is a soulmate that we're meant to be with forever and ever and ever, okay? Like, you can break up with a soulmate, you can, you know what I'm saying? That's the purpose of this. So, with the reading that we're doing, I don't want you to take this soulmate and just want to stick to this person. You know that there is room for you to meet this person and, you know, not end up with them. You know, not to discourage anybody, but I just want to put that out there. And then also, if you're dating someone and you're watching this to confirm that this is a soulmate and their energy doesn't come through in the reading, again, you have multiple soulmates. So that could be a reason as to why they didn't come up. So I just want to say all that, kind of do like a soulmate disclaimer. There's probably some points about soulmates that I missed, but I have ADHD, so my brain is kind of scattered right now. Let's just go ahead and show the cards. All right, this is what we're working with. We have 4 piles here. Rose quartz is pile 1, carnelian is pile 2, selenite is pile 3, and amethyst is pile 4. So I'll give you guys a little closer look here. Pile 1, rose quartz. Pile 2, carnelian. Pile 3, selenite. And pile 4, amethyst. Pause the reading or pause the video if you need more time, and I will see you at your pile. I'm gonna adjust this real quick. It's just really like the bed cover that's like bothering me. It's like not even. Okay, that's better. All right, so pile 1, Between Dreams. This card is so pretty. I feel like you can't clearly see it, but this is the card we have from the herbiary, and I'm gonna go ahead and read its passage before we start on your tarot cards and see a little bit about this person from the herbiary's point of view. So, Between Dreams, I feel like that kind of describes where this person is at, and then also where your relationship with them is at. And between dreams is mugwort. You can't really read that. Yeah, if you can read it, but it says mugwort at the bottom there. And if anyone here has smoked mugwort, it is like a mild hallucinogenic, similar with effects that are similar to smoking weed. I don't know if you can say that on YouTube, but I'm not monetized, so it doesn't really matter yet. But yeah, so it gives you ability to sleep and have good dreams. Sometimes very interesting dreams, but mostly good dreams. And then kind of like reach that, you know, what would you call that? The fifth dimension. And also, it does give you the munchies a little bit. Y'all bear with me, it's 10 o'clock at night, and I just decided to do this reading, and I didn't take any medication for my ADHD today. So anyway, alright, between dreams, mugwort. Mugwort lives in the space between deep rest and waking. She's the daughter of moonlight and protector of those who travel the dream time. Mugwort curls around your mind, whispering your dreams into words and images that you can clutch as you climb levels of consciousness and return to your waking self. While Mugwort's constant vigil makes her a bit waspish and bitter, she knows the many-layered worlds and can guide you through the serpentine paths of the collective unconscious. Call on her to guide you through dreams or journey work. If Mugwort appears to you, she's calling you to dip into the subtler realms. So there's like so many things that I could pull from that, or that I'm wanting to pull from that to say to you guys about this person, and also about this experience that you guys are experiencing together, you and your soulmate. So just bear with me while my mind goes all over the place. But I definitely feel like mugwort is going to be a good tool if you choose to partake in, you know, smoking it, or just like burning it or something in your space, to just help you with calming down if you've been feeling any sort of anxiety, any restlessness, or just need to transmute like any energy that feels stuck as you dip into, what is it, as you, what did it say? I'm gonna look and literally read. Yeah, dip into the subtler realms. So I feel like there's some like shadow work that needs to happen on both of your ends between you and your soulmate in order to help you guys, you know, connect. And if you've already connected, then that will just help you guys deepen your connection. But yeah, about this person though, because I've felt like this person could, you know, be a divine feminine, or just have really strong divine feminine energy, and that goes to like either or all sexes, or non-binary, you know, sex, but, or gender rather. So yeah, like this person has like a really strong like feminine energy though, because mugwort is called the daughter of moonlight and protector of those who travel the dream time. I feel like this person has really strong protection energy though, so they could have a really good mix of divine feminine and divine masculine energy. Like they're just really balanced, but their divine feminine is just like a little bit more, or that just, you know, shows a bit more. But yeah, this person, their energy is going to be really protective. They're going to be really protective of you, and they're going to hold you really sacred and your guys' connection. And I think they could come off, like when you meet them, they could come off a little bit like resting bitch face, just kind of like rude, or like, you know, they might not come off as soft as they really are inside. And that's just kind of the fact that they are a protector. They're extremely protective of themselves. And that's going to, you know, kind of like slide to you once you guys are in a connection. But yeah, like they have strong boundaries and strong walls up low key. And so, but once you like break through those walls, like once you get to the center, you're gonna see like that ethereal dream like state that that person has, because they might have like heavy like Pisces placements or something as well. Kind of getting like the moon card energy from this person. Just kind of like between dreams. I feel like they're low-key between realms also, between like this earthly realm where they might have like an earth rising or something, that they just seem kind of like really grounded and really stern and just again protected. And then when you get to know them, there's that soft energy, that feminine energy where it's like, okay, this person's not as hard as they come off as. And you know, they're just gonna, it's just like they're just a really interesting person. They're very, very layered, because it says, while Mugwort's constant vigil makes her a bit waspish and bitter, she knows the many layered worlds and can guide you through the serpentine paths of collective unconsciousness. I feel like this person is very smart, very intuitive, and they have like claircognizance, like they know more than they let on. And yeah, like you're just going to be very interested by this person. Like there's so much to uncover because there's so many layers to this individual. So let's start the uncovering process. And just, you see my cat's tail as she goes back and forth. Okay, so, oh, I got a little sneak peek at the other cards. So we're gonna see who this person is first with the Tattoo Tarot deck here. So we have the Ace of Wands reversed, the Emperor reversed, Justice, and then the King of Cups. So yeah, this person definitely comes off really, really stern with the Emperor reversed. I feel like this doesn't really embody like who they are. I feel like this kind of comes off as what they like come off as first, as kind of like, you know, the Emperor reverse seems, or you know, kind of represents a really controlling energy, because the Emperor upright has a lot of power, you know, and the Emperor reverse kind of abuses that power, is stern, on an authoritarian energy, like a dictator type of energy, someone that, you know, has a lot of maybe manipulative qualities, as far as like blocking people in their life from certain energies, or moving forward, or misusing, just a misuse of power. And I feel like with the Emperor showing up reversed in this reading, I feel like that kind of comes off, like this person kind of comes off like they could be that. Give me a second. Luna is biting my purse strap. She always likes to bite this purse strap. I don't understand what's so interesting about it. Here's your toy. You've got one right next to you, but here's another one. Here. Anyway. So yeah, this person kind of comes off as if they might have that type of energy, but I do not believe at all that they are, actually, because we have the King of Cups here. So this person is actually very balanced with the Justice card here, very balanced in their energy, very fair, and I feel like they could have they're actually a type of person where they want to fight this type of energy, like abolish. They might be very, my brain cannot think of any words today, but they're very, I mean, I feel like this person could be politically oriented, as they're very passionate about the current events that are happening in the world and being up to date on them, and very aware of any injustices around them, or just in the world in general, and just very up to date about what's happening. And I think as far as where they live, you know, they're very aware of what's happening in their government, and a lot of things they're not going to stand for. They don't stand for this misuse of power whatsoever. So if that's happening around them in their workplace, in their family life, in their friend life, and again, and like when it comes to politics and what's happening in their country, they're vocal about it. And again, they don't stand for any sort of injustice whatsoever. I think this person is actually the complete opposite of this card. I don't believe this person is an emperor, but they're not an emperor reverse either. I think they're passionate about being against emperor reverses. With Ace of Wands being reversed here, I think this person is kind of like has a slow burning energy, as far as they're not quick to anger, and I think their passions are just very distinct. Like, how do I say this? This person is very, when they're like surface level, they don't come off like they have as much, like as deep as they actually do, because this person is the King of Cups. And I just believe that, again, this person kind of comes off maybe like very monotone, mundane a little bit, but they actually, like, that's just scratching their surface. Like, they have so much to them. They're so layered. And I think this person feels their emotions and things very deeply and very passionately, in that sense that it's so much for them sometimes that they have to just kind of like close off. Like, this person could probably be empathic in the sense where they're just very sensitive to energy, and that was something that they dealt with growing up, that as the older they got, like the more like closed off they got. So with this Ace of Wands reverse, I feel like their passions are more emotionally based than like fire based. And because, again, like I said, that they are so sensitive and their emotions run deep, and they just, the older they got, the more like I feel like logical they got. Whereas as far as to avoid letting their emotions overtake them because of how sensitive they were, they like became more like, which brain is that? Is that right brain? It's like they became more right brain. That's correct. Whatever side of the brain where it's like more like type A, like, whereas like I feel like this person likes to use logic to avoid having to let these emotions overrun them. The thing about it is, this person is still an emotional person, but the vulnerabilities, they don't let that show to just everyone. It's very like, you have to be a very special person in their life, and you're going to be that type of special where they're vulnerable with you, where they show that sensitive side to you. But to everyone else, like, this is what people are getting. They're getting that type A person, that logical person, that, you know, abolish whatever person. Like, they're very vocal about what they feel and where their passions lie as far as justice. And I feel like this person is a strong worker. And I also feel as if when it does come to like things that like they're passionate about, like, again, like, this is upright, but when it comes to work, I feel like this person will probably work just a really like regular job. Maybe something that has to do with pushing numbers, salesman. Like, I think as far as like what really like stirs them up is like politics or just any type of injustice. But as far as like creative things, like things that like writing or anything that has to do with the arts, I feel like this person just doesn't, like, that's just not their go-to career-wise with the Ace of Wands reverse. I could be wrong in that sense because this is like gonna reach so many different people, but You know, this person could have creative hobbies as an outlet because they do, you know, again, these emotions are very there, they're very deep and they're very present, and this person is emotionally mature. But again, when it comes to facing the public, when it comes to being around people that they don't know well, this is what you get. I'm gonna come off like dry. I'm gonna come off a little bit. I just come off grounded, dry, and about my business. And the whole time there's like a whole well inside of me, like a whole well of emotions that I feel. So yeah, this person, when it comes to like their relationship with you though, like you're getting this. When it comes to like the outside world and like their career and everything, like they're getting this as a front. The front for this, you know. And if they're like in a management position, like they don't play around. Like they don't play around at all when it comes to work. And yeah, when it comes to their employees and everything, like they're that type of person, that manager, where it's like there's time and place. And it's like when that manager's at work, like you know not to mess around. Like I think they are, like if they're in a management or any type of boss position, like I don't think they're like a full dictator, but you know, they just have that more authoritarian type of, you know, mood than authoritative. Whereas like, you know, again, like it's just, there's like a time and place when it comes to work with this person, I feel like. See if there's anything else that I'm getting from this. See if I can get anything about this person as what they look like. Yeah, it's so interesting because like in this Emperor card, there's like a bird that could, you know, be an eagle. But it's just like if this person's an American, like they're not patriotic. Like I just feel like they're not patriotic. Yeah, I don't believe they're patriotic at all. Yeah, when it comes to this relationship though, like they're gonna be very balanced again. Like I just want to clarify that, like they're gonna be very balanced in the relationship, and I definitely feel like they have that balance of divine masculine and divine feminine energies. But because I feel like they have so much of that divine feminine energy within them, where they're like, you know, sensitive. It's like I said, the older they got, especially if this person really identifies as a male, you know, as a cis, you know, male, like the older they got, you know, with society, the way it is, I feel like, you know, they soaked that up as far as like men have to be a certain way when it comes to like emotions or showing emotions. And it just caused them to like kind of like harden themselves to protect themselves. So yeah, the people in this reading, as far as what they look like, you know, going off these cards, and this is, they could have some sort of haircut like this, beard, you know, curly, wavy, brown hair, curly, wavy hair in general. They could have long hair, so like blonde hair, and brown hair, and then I'm also seeing like ginger, and then some of them could be graying early. Blue, brown eyes, green eyes, hazel eyes. That's like all the eye colors. So yeah, all the eye colors. I have like tan, olive skin. I'm seeing this person's hands. They could be mercurial. They could have some mercurial placements in their chart as well, because I'm just seeing hands and their hand color. So yeah, let's keep going with the reading. Because, I mean, this person could look like anybody. And I'm not really like... Okay, so you guys got an extra card from the Mythic Tarot deck. And this is, gosh, what did I ask specifically? Okay, ask, what do you need to know about this person from this deck? So we have the Eight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, oh goodness, the Nine of Wands, yeah, y'all can't see that, I'm sorry, the Eight of Swords reversed, and then we have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, this person, first I want to start with the Knight of Cups by saying, like, this person is definitely like a romantic person. Like, when it comes to you and their relationship, it's very balanced between you guys. Like, they're not going to be a dictator or like the, you know, head of the household. They're going to let it be very equal. But they're also going to be like very catering to like whatever you want and whatever your needs are with the Six of Pentacles. Like, I feel like because this person could have like a Pisces Venus specifically. I feel like they're gonna, or a Taurus Venus, whereas the fact they're like going to understand romance, and they're going to want to have be romantic with the partner and like take their partner out on dates, and gifts, give their partner gifts, and like just like the little romantic things, like, oh, let's drive out to, you know, field and look at the, like, sit on top of the roof of my car and look at the stars and like cuddle, or let's have a picnic, or like let me plan a vacation, or let me plan the date, like, and just you show up, like that type of like romance, or let me make you a playlist, like, you know. And this person could also like be very generous with their money when it comes to you with the Six of Pentacles, like very generous with their money. Again, gifts, dates, like, even if they don't have that much money, they're still just very generous with their time, with whatever money they have, and just wanting to show up for you and provide for you. And yeah, I think again you're gonna have a very equal relationship, because like whatever their love language is, they're gonna provide that, you're gonna provide that for them too. Like, you're gonna be very there for this person emotionally, because again, this is a sensitive person, so you're going to be able to be that person that they can confide in. And I feel like communication between you guys will be really healthy. So with the Eight of Wands being here, I feel like this connection is actually like going to show up pretty quickly in your life. As far as if you're looking for like time, I can't give you a time specifically, but I did just hear 8 weeks. I feel like 8 weeks to 8 months with the Eight of Wands, honestly. It really just depends on, because, you know, it gets me wound up to, you know, timing, especially if you've been single for a while and you're like, where is my person? Like, you know what I mean? I get it. But you have to remember that you can manifest as hard as you want. You can work on yourself and do as much as you do, but if you guys have to be energetically aligned together. So if this person is, you know, dragging their feet and not placing themselves in the right places they need to be for you guys to meet, or not doing the work on their end, it's just gonna take however long it takes. Like, but I genuinely feel like it's not gonna take that long for you guys to meet this person with the Eight of Wands. With the Six of Pentacles, a generous person. I think also with the Eight of Wands, this person is going to want to take you on like tropical vacations or cruises, if you're into cruises, take you overseas. I also just feel like this person could live a distance from you, but with the Eight of Wands, they're going to make the trek like for you, because they're going to care about you deeply. They could live abroad. You can meet this person while on vacation. with the Nine of Wands here and then the Eight of Swords reversed, I feel like there is a little bit of turmoil going on in this person's life. I feel like they are in the process of really releasing themselves from a situation. I think it was like something that felt like had a grip on their mental, so it was something that they were thinking about a lot and just having a really tough time in their mind, like escaping from. It could be like a work situation, it could be any type of situation, honestly, but with like Nine of Wands, like this situation for them is like almost over. And with the way that this was lined up with the it was lined up as Eight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords reversed, and then the Knight of Cups. This is how I feel like this is playing out currently. If you have not met this person, like this is happening quickly. This is a type of energy that's going on right now, and this person is ready to like give to you and to be generous to someone, because I think they're in this place now where they're tired of, you know, going at it alone and not having that special someone to confide in and to be generous with. And this is not the Nine of Wands, is the perseverance that this person has right now to keep going, no matter like what type of mental battles that this person has been facing in the past, that they're releasing themselves from now. And yeah, like with the Knight of Cups, like I think this person is really ready to give their love to somebody, you know, their love and their care and their time and attention to someone. And Luna came to lay on top of the cards, and I can't tell if she just wants my attention or if she's trying to give y'all some love. I feel like whenever she does that, though, whenever I'm doing a reading, it's like she just wants to give the energy some assistance. So I feel like this person has honestly been going through it, like mentally. I think they've been having a hard time, but it's coming to an end. So thank you, Luna. Let's continue though with the reading. So what is this person's current energy? We have the No card in reverse, and I usually don't do reversals. How can I show this to you guys? That kind of works. So I usually don't do reversals for oracle cards, but when it came out reversed, I just genuinely felt like I should take it. And I feel like with the No card being in the reverse, I think this is like no for now and this very moment, but not no as in like with it says wait, postpone, pause. I feel like it's kind of like y'all are this person's coming out of this energy, like I was just saying, where they're like have been in this energy where they've had to really postpone or pause the search for love, or have had to really direct their energy into something specific, to whereas something has been just taking up a lot of their time and their energy, and they're coming out of that now so that they do have that time to, you know, put into someone else and to be able to balance, you know, their affection with someone specific and whatever else is going on in their life. So yeah, they're coming out of this no, but it's still like currently like this, they're still in it, but it's like they've got one foot out the door and one foot in it. So soon though, but still a little bit more work on at least their end that I know of that needs to happen. And I need to remove Luna. Love you, baby. Sorry, didn't mean to toss you that hard. And then we have Pleiades for your guys' current energy. So we have double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. I feel like you guys are definitely spiritual or have spiritual gifts that you need to tap. Here she, oh, I really thought she was about to come over here and sit down. You can sit right there, baby. Thank you. I'd love for you to sit over here, but please don't come over here and sit on these cards. But yeah, so you guys have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And I felt like you guys are spiritual people or have spiritual gifts. But I also feel like with the Pleiades card here, like you guys could definitely feel as if you are very, like, have moments of feeling alone, because Pleiades is a star seed energy, I believe. Give me a second. But definitely I feel like you guys don't believe, or feel like you don't belong on this earth a lot of time, and feel very alone, very lonely around, you know, human beings or whatever you might have you. So I think being around this person, you're definitely not going to feel that way. Like, this person is your soulmate, so they're from your soul family, so they're going to be from the Pleiades as well, and be Pleiadian, and it's going to be such a, like, coming home, like, relieving moment for you guys, because, you know, being reunited with someone from your family is always an amazing feeling when you felt so stranded for so long. But, you know, being here, you know, like, you have a mission, you have a purpose, and I feel like, you know, some of you guys are still struggling to figure out what your purpose is. And I'm here to tell you, like, your purpose is to uplift others, to be a positive force around the family in your life and the friends that are in your life and around your coworkers. And especially if your career has to do with being in the public eye, like, that is very important for the collective and for humanity, is to see someone who is genuinely a light being, you know, no matter what struggles you go through, because you're still growing individually, and, you know, being a human being, or, you know, having a life in general, it's always tough. You are doing double work, literally double mission, because you're on a mission here for yourself to grow, and you're also on a mission here to uplift others. So pat yourself on the back, because it's hard work. And then we have Lumeria. So this is the energy that's going to bring you guys together, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So, like, once you guys both get into this centered energetic alignment of Lumeria, and I feel like this is going to be an energy where you guys have both really focused on something that, and has individually in your life, both really focused on your innate happiness, and protecting that, and creating, like, whatever you need to create in your life to feel as if you're in this Lumeria, like heaven on earth. So it might literally be like, you could go to some, like, really tropical paradise vacation where you're just like, I need a freaking break from channeling and uplifting humanity. I'm tired and I need a break. I'm going on a vacation, a tropical vacation. And you meet, like, this person there because they need a break from whatever they've been going through mentally. And it could be like that situation, or it could just be like I said, like, you do whatever you need to do on your end to put yourself in a better situation, to feel more creative, to pursue those creations, to have a happier home life, have a happier work life. Like, and you create Lumeria on your end, and they create Lumeria on their end. And in the middle of that, you guys find each other. So that's how you're going to energetically align. That's what needs to happen for you guys to be together. And then we just have some more information about this person, and from the Angels Oracle deck, and we have this situation will improve. So yeah, this person is definitely meant to be in your life. With this situation will improve, because it's going to improve. Like, you guys will meet at some point. And then we have Lord, it's backwards. Then we have listen to your intuition. So I feel like your intuition is really actually already guiding you to meeting this person, because whatever you genuinely feel like you need to do, or whatever you need to work on, like, do that. You know, I think you've been getting intuitive, like, hits from your spiritual team that's putting you on the path to meeting this person. I mean, you're already on the path to meeting this person. I genuinely already feel that. And then we have get more information. So if you read tarot, I'm literally hearing like you should do your own spread for you and this person. I feel meditation will help also to get more information about this person. And then like when you meet this person, you might want to do a little, internet stalking when you meet them. Not to say that they're a bad person or anything, but just, you might want to get more information on this person, just to talk to them, just to get to know them. Like, yeah. Okay. And then last but not least, we're going to end with the Romance Oracle deck. So we have chemistry. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of creative or passion between you guys. There's a strong magnetic attraction here between you and this soulmate. So you don't have to worry about that. And oh my goodness, I forgot to say at the beginning of this video, because I wanted to tell all of y'all that I'm actually planning on doing an 18+ version of this after. So if you are 18 and up, check out the channel for that, because it will be uploaded after this video. And then we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I definitely feel like that's literally happening. Like you guys are both calling each other in. And like this person's wrapping up whatever they're going through on their end. And you've been, on your ish for a while now. And again, like I said, working on your end and working on their end is literally putting you guys on the path to being together pretty soon. I feel pretty soon. And so then we have getting to know each other. So that makes sense with the get more information card. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I feel like just talking to each other is really going to, yeah, like you guys are really gonna like each other, honestly. And then that's just a reminder, and I feel like this person needs this reminder too, like you deserve love. You are lovable. Like don't ever feel like you're gonna be forever alone or anything, because you do deserve love and you're being lined up to have it. Like your spiritual team wants you to have love. They don't want you to feel alone or lonely forever. And same to this person, like they deserve to feel their emotions and to be comfortable feeling their emotions and to honestly exude their sensitivities to the world, because with the Between Dreams card that we had here, this person is an intuitive individual and they hold so much knowledge. And I feel like because they hold so much knowledge, it just, they want to help other people. And I feel like that's why they honestly are on this same mission with you. I think they just got kind of knocked off for a while because they had so much individually going on. But, they have that mission as you do as well, to uplift humanity. So you guys could probably do a lot of political work together, or just humanitarian work to just help people. Alright, that's what I have for you guys. Pile 1. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, consider subscribing and give this video a like. Bye! Hi, Pile 2. If you chose the Carnelian and the We Are One card, then this is your reading. And we are figuring out all about your soulmate. So I'm going to start with the We Are One card. This is what it looks like. And we're going to read from the Herbiary book and figure out more about Quaking Aspen. Okay. Quaking Aspen. Alright. Despite the trembling of her leaves, Aspen isn't really scared. How do I know? Because deep underground, all the aspens hold hands. To our eyes, aspen trees are individuals, but in their roots and hearts they're one. This is not mere metaphor. Aspens grow in what's called a clonal colony, sending out underground suckers to find a lovely spot to sprout a sister tree. Aspen groves are among the largest and oldest single organisms on their planet. When you see aspen quivering, it's often with laughter. She giggles gently at the human race, who seem to have forgotten that deep in our roots, too, we too are one. Aspen asks us to root into this sense of connection so we can let go of our fears. Wow, so there's so much to pull from that passage. And let me get it all lined up together. So first, I want to say, you guys could both be Geminis or just have some sort of like connection, or like you guys could be opposite signs from one another. Like, for example, they could be a Gemini and you could be a Sagittarius, or they could be an Aquarius and you could be a Leo, or they could be a Taurus and you could be a Scorpio. Like those, you could be like sister signs, opposite signs. You could be the same sign, because there's just that connection where it says literally, to our eyes, aspen trees are individuals, but in their roots and hearts they're ones. And that kind of reminded me of Gemini and the fact that they are twins, and made me think that you guys could both be a Gemini. So that's my first take from that. Secondly, you guys are gonna have so much fun together. Like there's gonna be so much laughter and just like kind of like childlike joy. Like you guys are gonna bring out each other's inner childs, but in a really good way. It's gonna just be like a play date all the time. I mean, of course there's gonna be time in the connection where it's like hard, but you know, most of the time it's gonna be just joyful and fun. Oh, sorry. Oh God, I did back and arm day yesterday, and there's this one spot in my back that I don't know if I pulled something, but it hurts when I move a certain way. But yeah, so you guys are just going to be so individual, but just so connected. So like you could just have that opposites attract sort of situation going on. I don't know. Give me a second. I have got to run to the restroom real quick. Alright. Sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, you guys could be opposite signs, opposites attract, but there's really like more that connects you guys and looks like on the surface. Like there could be an age gap between you guys, but you're both emotionally mature and like you really connect on something because you're like creatively, or like something is that you, there's just something both that really like grounds you and connects you. So yeah, this connection is going to be really grounded, and it's going to be very deep because these are trees. Like these trees have deep roots and they're connected. So yo, like I don't want to call it, but I feel like this is a connection where it's like y'all are, when y'all get together, like y'all are, there's not going to be, there isn't much that can really pull y'all apart because you're literally holding hands under the ground. Like y'all are the type of trees, or just that type of couple that can really weather most or all storms. All right, so let's continue with this person and find out more about them. So starting with the Tattoo Tarot, we're finding out who is your soulmate. Who are they? So we have the Four of Cups reversed. I feel like this is a person that doesn't let themselves be held down by missed opportunities, like because they don't let themselves miss opportunities. If something fuels them, or they're really interested in a person, or really like attached to the idea of something, like they're not gonna let it pass them by. So when they see you, I feel you're gonna catch their eye, and they're going to be like, I need to meet this person. I need to know more about this person. I don't want this opportunity to pass me by, because just looking at you, I feel like this person's gonna have an idea that you can mean a lot to them, or just be a really special, interesting person in their life. With the Lovers being reversed, I feel like this person has been perpetually single for a long time. So they might be like a little bit of a player with the Lovers reversed here. I don't think, again, like anything that catches their eye or their attention, like they don't let it go. But I feel like a lot of people haven't really been catching their eye or their attention. And then this also just kind of confirms the Lovers being here again, like this person could have Gemini placements. So that just, if they do have Gemini placements, or just like something Gemini heavy in their chart, like they could have Mercury in their first house. You know, that affects the portal of which, you know, they look through life, and as, or they could have Gemini Venus, or you know, something. So, or their Venus could be in a mercurial house. There's a lot of things that we can say, but the point is, I think this person understands the ebbs and flow of life, and I think they lived very detached. And so when something, you know, catches their attention, they have the ability to go after it. And that wasn't where I was going with what I was trying to say at first. So that's why I was like, because my mind caught up and I was like, what are you saying? I mean, I still believe what I said, but that wasn't where I was going originally. What I'm trying to say is a person likes to have fun. And again, they live detached from things. And if you don't hold their attention for long, that's where I'm getting with Gemini placements. If you don't hold our attention, if we're not interested or fascinated by you, we release ourselves from a situation because we're not going to be bored. And I feel like the person has those tendencies as to where when they are able to detach from things that no longer hold their interest or their eye anymore. But you're not going to be that case. I think this is going to be what you guys have. You guys are going to have this Lovers here, because you are literally, we are one with the quaking aspen. I feel like you might have those tendencies as well, where it's like if something doesn't catch your attention or interest you, you let it go as soon as you're like, I'm bored with this situation. I don't want to be I'm not going to entertain myself with it or be entertained in it any longer, because I don't want to be around this person. I don't want to work here. I don't want to stay in this location because I'm bored here. So I'm going to move on. Like Four of Cups reverse type of energy. Like you don't sit and like cry or think about situations that, you know, you didn't pursue, because if you would have pursued it if you wanted it. It's all coming together, right? So then we have the Ace of Swords. So yeah, again, that type of thinking, I think, really leads this person. You know, they're very logical but very creative at the same time. Just like mercurial energy overall, air sign energy as well. Aquarius, they could have Aquarius placements. But yeah, like I think this person likes to find themselves in very eye-opening situations. I think this person is very fascinated by knowledge and learning, and I think they could travel or be really interested in history. Let's see more about this person. But yeah, this person is also just really, with the Ace of Swords being here, they're very honest. They're very truthful. I don't think this person wants to lie to people or, you know, not let people know like what's happening in their head. I think, you know, as soon as they know like they're ready to dip out of a situation, like they're going to say like, I'm ready to leave. And then with the Star being reversed here, I think this is like one of a couple things actually, or a few things rather. First of all, I feel like this person is wanting fame and is working towards fame and working towards being in the public eye, or has a business that will be very public, where they're kind of like behind the scenes Like they could run a production company or be a director or a writer or something and have an alias, like, you know, those type of things. Like they could write a book that's very famous, but they have like a pen name that's not their own name. Or with the Ace of Swords here, they could be very famous on social media. So they run like a TikTok or a Twitter or Instagram account that has a lot of followers or a lot of following, or is gaining a lot of following very quickly. So yeah, I feel like they either want fame or it's just something that happens to them, whether they want it or not, with the star being here. And with you guys being the quaking aspen, I feel like you could want fame as well, or public recognition of some sort, or you work a job that has to do with a similar industry as in like what this person's doing. Like for example, if they run a TikTok account, like you could be into social media management or something like that. Like there's something connecting you guys when it comes to whatever sort of career or like public recognition that this person has or is working towards. Or this person could have been famous and fell out of fame with the star reversed. And then the last thing that I want to say, and this is like not the top thing at all, like I feel like this is just for very select or even just one person. Like this person could be famous for a bad reason. Like they could have been in a viral video where they like were doing something dumb, and it's like, you know, it doesn't have to be a super bad thing, but they could be infamous is what I'm saying. Not famous, but infamous. So that's what I got with the star reversed. I also heard that they could have wishful thinking sometimes. Like if they don't want to be, if there's no fame involved here at all, I just heard this person could have wishful thinking sometimes, or not think things all the way through, which is ironic because the Ace of Swords is here. But with the Lovers being reversed, I feel like this is again for like a very select few people. This person could have wishful thinking that could affect something in their life, like negatively. Like they're a little bit, like for example, there's this couple on 90 Day Fiancé, Ronald and Tiffany, and like he's bad with like money because I guess he has wishful thinking that, you know, money is, he could always make the money back up quickly by either gambling or just, you know, he doesn't gamble anymore, but the episodes that I've been watching recently in Happily Ever After, like he's like been spending a lot of money like on groceries or on doing stuff for their family, but it's low-key manipulation because he wants them to stay in South Africa with him. And he's like, you know, I can make the money back. Like I feel like this person can have like wishful thinking and like that. It's like in that type of way where they spend their money kind of like frivolously, thinking that it's gonna come back quicker than it does. But I just don't feel like that's for like the majority of you guys. I feel like for the majority of y'all, like this person wants something to do with fame, or something in their life has a level of fame. Okay, they could be a child of someone famous. I don't want to like say I'm covering all my bases, but I feel like, you know, I want to make sure that I reach as many people as I can, because I know there's so many different energies here. And then, so this is what we have for what do you need to know about this person from the Mythic Tarot deck. So we have the Six of Wands reversed, the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords, and then the Three of Swords reversed. Very interesting that the Four of Cups showed up twice. Let me get some water real quick. So, with the Six of Wands, let me start out with that card because it makes so much sense seeing it here with the Star. This person actually has something that they are pursuing in their life that they're very focused on being successful. And it probably does have to do with the Star card in terms of fame or winning public recognition for something. With the Six of Wands reversed here, I feel like this person has been told no a lot about something. It could be job, career-wise, whatever, but something hasn't been successful so far, and they're putting a lot of work and energy towards it, or have been in the past, and have been really healing from the situation with the Three of Swords here, meaning some sort of like heartbreak in the past, or being told no, something that was, hard to hear in the past has been, affecting them, and they've been working on, healing that. And I think that's been a big distraction for them for a long time. With the Four of Cups showing up here, where in the beginning cards about who this person was, with it showing up reversed, and this is like what we need to know about them, I think this person likes to come off detached about a lot of things, and they actually are detached about a lot of things. But whatever it is that they're pursuing or putting a lot of energy into, they are attached to that, and they are upset about some sort of opportunity that came that they weren't able to accept with the Four of Cups here. Or they're just, overall, if that's not the situation at all, with the Four of Cups here right now, I think this person overall has been working towards something, hasn't seen it pop off yet, and they're bored. They want some sort of excitement to happen in their life. They want some sort of success, some sort of victory to happen, and they're bored. And right now they're kind of like in some sort of like timeout, with the Four of Swords being here, where they've been really like reflecting and meditating and just waiting for this next move to happen in their life. A lot of healing has been happening in this person's life, where they've just really just been having to reflect and heal from any sort of trauma that happened in the past. Death of a family member, breakup, because I feel like I said, I think this person likes to come off detached, but they are a little bit more attached in ways than they like to let on. Like, they could be an air sign or have like a Venus air sign or like some sort of mercurial placement, but when it comes to their moon sign or something could be a little bit more like, it could be a water sign. Like, for example, I'm a Gemini sun, but I have a Scorpio moon. So as much as I like to have fun and, kind of float around and do whatever I want and only stay around things or people or situations that interest me, when I am attached to something, all hell will break loose if I don't get, if you know about Scorpio moons. I'm just saying, like, there are parts of me that get fixated on things because I have that fixed moon, and it's very hard for me to let go of. So I think this person likes to come off more detached than they are. So yeah, there's been some healing going on, some more meditation, some times of rest happening in this person's life, and I think they've been in a timeout in their life, meaning like things in their life haven't been going the way that they've been wanting them to go, and they haven't been having the fun that they like to have, and they're bored, and they're over it, and they're ready for some excitement and for a victory, for a W. Like, they're ready for life to move on from whatever is happening right now that they're so bored or done with. Like, that's where they might be in that reflection process of like, I should have done that, or I should have went that direction, because I might not have been bored. That's where they might be reflecting on a missed opportunity, just because they're actually really bored right now. So let's see what their current energy is. So we have their Align Your Life card here. align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? So they really are in a timeout. If they've been ignoring any issues that have been happening in their life and haven't been healing from or grieving, they're in a spiritual timeout and they need to focus on aligning. And I think their purpose is to, like, I genuinely feel like your all's connection will help this person in finding some direction when it comes to their career or when it comes to just like their purpose in life. And it'll help you too, but I think this person needs some help in that, so that they're not, you know, putting their energy in the wrong places by in distractions and things that, you know, aren't necessarily benefiting them. And then your L energy is yes. So literally, you're ready. Like, you're in a place where you're ready to meet this person. Like, yeah, like, you're ready for this person, and this person needs to get energetically aligned to meet you. Because, like, it's like that song, Meet Me Halfway, by the Black Eyed Peas. You're already at the meeting point, and this person is still working their way over here to meet you. So, yeah, that's why they're in this Four of Swords moment right now, and that's why they are in that kind of timeout space, because if they don't work on what needs to be worked on, like, it's going to take even longer for them to meet you. And I genuinely feel like meeting you is going to help push this person towards whatever victory they want to have in their life and in their career. So I feel like it's career based. And then we have take a break, and this is y'all's energy together. Like, this is the energy that you need to get together to be energetically aligned. So a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So I feel like this person is, again, being put in this spiritual timeout so that they can work on whatever needs to be worked on to get themselves halfway towards you, or like meet you halfway at the halfway point. And then together, I feel like you guys are going to even take like a break together, like a vacation together, or just like really like take the time to get to know each other and enjoy each other's energy. And that's what's going to fuel this person's creativity later on to pursue whatever it is that they want to pursue with the star. So let's figure out what else we need to know about this person. So we have the yes card again. So with the yes card showing up here, I feel like you might have an idea of who this person is. And this yes is confirming. Like, if you've been feeling a strong, like, energetic energy, like, you know who this person is. But if this is, like, some random person just popped up in your head, also, that could be this person. But if you don't really have you don't really feel it here in your gut, like, you know, while listening to this reading, if you haven't had a gut feeling about someone specific, then that yes is not confirming anyone. And then we have recovery. I feel like y'all are both in this recovery phase in your life, more so this person, because again, like, they're on a spiritual timeout right now where they need to work on aligning themselves energetically. But like, and then even you, like, you've been recovering. I feel like you've, you know, came to the end of this whatever energetic alignment that you've had to shift through to get to this halfway point to meeting this person. And you're like in a point where it's like, I need to rest. I need a break. Everyone here needs a break from this reading. And then you have ask your angels. So to confirm, again, if that person that you're thinking about is this person, ask your angels. And then I also feel like when you meet this person, maybe ask your angels to confirm that this is the person. And then just any questions that you have, your angels are there. I think you guys both have a very heavy spiritual team on your side, because again, this person's been put on a spiritual break, on a spiritual rest in this, with this Four of Swords energy that they're in right now, and Four of Cups. So like, they're bored, and I feel like they're like really trying to like not commit to doing any work to get into energetic alignment, but they're gonna have to like sit down and heal because Three of Swords reverse is here. But yeah, I feel like you guys both have a very heavy, energetic, spiritual team around you, and they're here to help. So any questions that you have, you know, voice them out loud. You know, you'll get an answer pretty soon. And it could come from inside of you. Don't expect it to come from outside of you. It does come from outside of you sometimes. Okay, so we have express your love. So again, some of you guys could know this person already, but I think also upon meeting this person, like, it's going to be a very quick connection. Like, I think like you guys are going to get to know this person, and like things are going to happen pretty quickly where you guys get to know each other, spend a lot of time with each other, and then kind of get into a relationship. Like, it could happen like within like a month or 2 months or 3 months, just like, you know, whatever you deem quickly for you, because you're like, I feel like you might have been single for a while, and this person has been single for a while with the Lovers reversed. And yeah, like you're when this comes, like, even though you've been expecting it, you've been wanting it, like, because it's finally here, like, it's kind of blow you away, like how fast things move between you guys, and you're gonna get to the point where you're both saying I love you, like, or I'm in love with you, like, pretty quickly. And then we have retreat. So yeah, it's time to disconnect from the world. So literally take a break, recovery showing up here, like in this reading, like you guys are both literally have been resting individually, but when you meet each other, like, it's gonna be like you and this person against the freaking world, whereas like you guys spend so much time together that I'm gonna really ask y'all to make sure you're not codependent. But I don't think you will be, because y'all are both strong individual people. But like, you're gonna be spending so much time with this person, whereas like people are gonna be like, when like texting you, like, where have you been? Like, I've heard from you, like, we haven't spoken in like a month. Like, what have you been doing? Like, what have you been up to? Like, I miss you. And you're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I got this situation going on right now. Like, you might be private like me, where you don't want to tell people at first what's happening. So you could just be like, I got this situation happening in my life right now. I'm so sorry. I'll get to you soon. Or you could be like, I'm dating someone. But like, happily, it's like that. But you know, you guys are going to be retreating together. Like, energetically, y'all's energy is going to be disconnected from the world. And then we have soulmate. So like a double confirmation here that this energy that we're reading and talking about, yes, this is your soulmate. And I also feel like, again, yes, the fact that yes has shown up 3 times in this reading, as far as like, yes, this is your soulmate, the yes card from the angels, and then we have this yes card here declaring your energy. I feel like y'all have a clue about who this person is. I feel like most of y'all have a clue. So yes, this is your soulmate. And then we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Like, there's going to be a lot of passion between you guys. And I forgot to say at the beginning of this reading, I'm going to be doing an 18+ version of this reading. So it's going to show up, you know, shortly after this one. I can't declare a time, but it will definitely not be longer than a day after this reading, because I'm going to film it like literally right after this one. I'm going to have to make sure I have enough room on my phone. But anyway, that's none of your business. So yeah, passion, a lot of chemistry, a lot of fire between you guys. So if you're 18 and up, check out that soulmate 18 and up video that's going to be coming out after this one. Alright, that's all I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, give me a like and consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. Bye! Hi Pile 3. If you chose the selenite crystal, then this is your reading, and we are figuring out all about your soulmate. Well, that's none of your business. Sorry, I was going to say something that I forgot to do in Pile 2, but I was like, there's no point in telling you guys because none of your business. Okay, so Pile 3, you chose the Integration Mullen card. And this is very cool. all of the cards that I got, except for Quaking Aspen, but all of the herbiary cards that I got, I have not seen before. So it's so cool seeing them. I was like, oh my god, these cards are so pretty. There's still so many cards I haven't seen. Mullen, Integration. I might have seen this one. We'll see when I read it. But it looks very different to me, so I don't know. I might not have seen it. I don't know. Just speaking out loud. Mullen. Okay. Mullen appears when she's needed and has trouble staying where she's not. Because of her penchant for moving about over the years, she's learned quite a bit, making her a wise guide on any journey. I'm getting right away that this person could be a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius influence in their chart. So like Jupiter influence. Let's go on more. Mullen brings multifaceted understandings into alignment with each other, easily building intellectual bridges between seemingly disparate or disjointed things. Because her gift is seeing the structure of the whole, she'll sing the relationship of bone to water or air to skin in a way that makes you wonder how you never saw those patterns for yourself. Call on Mullen when you need a torch in the darkness or an overview of the whole so you can understand the parts. So yeah, this person has a very big picture point of view and also a very detailed point of view. Like they're able to flip the switch and see all sides of point of view. I think this person might be a devil's advocate at some times. But they're just very smart. That's why they're very smart. You might like to have fun with this person and test you guys' intellectual capabilities by having fun debates, and that could just be y'all's way of flirting and having fun little banter with each other, but just picking each other's minds. I think you guys will love to travel together, be very interested in learning more together. So y'all could be the type of couple where you watch a lot of documentary type of TV together, true crime type of stuff, the History Channel, the Discovery Channel. You want to learn more about the world together. That's the type of energy that y'all have. And then this person, literally when it said, because of her penchant for moving about over the years, she's learned quite a bit and making her wise guide on any journey. This person could have been in the army or could have had an army family growing up, so they could have moved around a lot. I mean, it doesn't have to just be about the army. It could be for a various number of reasons as to why they moved around a lot. But I feel like they either moved around a lot or their family just traveled a lot growing up, so they just know a lot. Or they could just be very intellectual. And then when it says at the very beginning, Mullen appears where she's needed and has trouble staying where she's not, that just gave me a Sagittarius energy right off the bat, because those people be walking away. They be walking the other way. When you're like, hi, they're like, hi. And then you're like, I like you. Have a cupcake. And they're like, they take the cupcake and leave. But not all. I mean, this person won't do it to you. But yeah, I think this person has an energy of detachment about them. Because they know so much, it's hard for them to get attached to a lot. But they'll be attached to you. Say that. Clarify with that. So let's go more, dive a little bit deeper into this person. Ooh, I like what I see. It's interesting because, well, you'll see. So we have our Tattoo Tarot telling us who this person is. So we are going to start out with the Ace of Cups. This person has a big heart. A big heart. I think, they're a sensitive individual, and they have a lot of love to give, and they show that love to people. That's something that, with the Ace of Cups coming out first, they have no trouble showing love to people. But I mean, they love full-heartedly anyone that they care about. They show their love to. We have the Knave of Swords. So again, this is a very smart individual. I also feel like this person, even though they're so smart, I think they could be young. They could be a little bit younger than you, or just be a young individual. Sorry, my mom is outside my door, and that's why I rolled my eyes. Anyway, so yeah, this could be a young individual with the Knave of Swords. They don't have to be. They just have young, playful type of energy. This person could know of you already with the Knave of Swords and be spying on you a little bit, or they just like to check in on you. Like when you meet this person, like they're gonna check in on you. Like they're gonna be hyping you up on your Instagram photos, sending you memes. Like y'all are gonna have a good like communication when it comes to like texting. I feel like you'll have good communication with this person with the Knave of Swords. And then again, like I said, this person's smart. And then we have the Four of Coins. So this is where I was like, this is interesting, because it literally says in the passage that, you know, Mullen has trouble staying where she's not needed. So I was saying this person has the ability to detach, and I still believe that, especially with the Knave of Swords showing up here. Like, I think this person likes to travel, likes to be a little bit flighty in a sense, where they like to experience and learn more. So I think the Four of Coins is, this person might have, there's ability in their life where they kind of like pinch onto something, and are possessive of something, or have trouble letting go of something. So there's an area in their life where they're not attached. They're very detached, very attached. So that could be to you. Like they're very like, you know, they're very in love with you, and they haven't really reached a healthy way of expressing that, because they could be a little bit possessive. They could be possessive of something else in their life. Maybe money. They could hold on to money. They could be a penny pincher. Since they probably travel a lot, they probably pinch their coins. There's something where they're just like holding on. They have a grip on something in their life. And then we have the Knight of Coins reversed. So it really could be money. Like money, they have a little bit of money issues here is really what I'm sensing with the Knight of Coins being reversed here. They're very intellectual, but I think they might struggle with money. Either holding on to it or hoarding it, or just hoarding on to the little bit of that they have because they spend to travel. Like they might just save all their money to travel, or save all their money for something specific, to whereas they like don't want to spend money on anything else, or they're very cheap or frugal when it comes to other things. So building healthy money habits might be on the table with this person. So let's see more of what's happening here. Oh my goodness. These are so good, you guys. So this is about what you need to know about this person. And the Ace of Cups showed up again. How sweet. So you have the Two of Wands. So this person is definitely a traveler. They're definitely a planner. I think this person likes to plan out their next destinations and where they're going. And that's probably why they save and hoard their money for. I genuinely feel like they hoard their money to spend it on something specific that they're very interested in. So if it's not travel, like it could be buying more books. It could be like spending money on certain types of like media that they love, like listening to audiobooks or watching certain type of movies or documentaries or something. Yeah. Or like they could be saving their money to buy a boat, like something like that. Like it's like something specific. So yeah, Two of Wands, though this person's very smart, very detail oriented. So they're definitely a planner and just a well of knowledge and something specific. And then we have the Ace of Cups again. So I think water plays is a big deal in this person's life, as far as like, again, a boat could be the thing, or just traveling, again, being on a boat, traveling by boat, something about water, living by water with this person. But again, this person is a loving person. Like, they have a lot of love to give, and there's going to be a lot of love to give to you. And I think, like, they have a very specific love language too. So like, the way that they show love is just like their own way of showing love, and I feel like you're gonna love the way that they show love to you. Like, I don't know, I think this person's like a romantic person in like the sense of like, you know, they're touchy feely physical touch type of person, but it's like I feel like their special way of showing love, it's you're gonna know it when you see it. Like, they love you, so they want to tell you about things. Like, they want to share like their hobbies or something with you, and like explode with knowledge and telling you all about it, because they love you and they care about you, so they want you to know about what they love and care about. So it's like something like that. And then we have the Magician here. So this person, not only are they smart, but they're just like, they are very well rounded. I think this person has the ability to overcome whatever money thing that's plaguing them, or material thing that's plaguing them. Maybe it's not necessarily a money thing specifically, but it could be something dealing with finances. But like, they're able to fix this issue, and I think like their mind is their most powerful asset. And I think helping this person learn about manifestation will be so powerful for them, because whatever they really put their mind towards, they have. Like, this person is very, very powerful. The magician card here. And I think this person has been like wanting someone to share this overwhelming love that they have with specifically. And I think they've been really calling you in. Like, they've been really calling you in, like, because they want to love someone specific. And I feel like they've really just been manifesting you, honestly. And then the Three of Cups. Like, this person has so much in their life, I think, going on to celebrate. And if not, this person is just like the type of person that likes to have fun in their way of having fun. I heard swimming. Like, this person probably likes to swim, you know, or some of them like to swim, or again, just be around water. With the Three of Cups being here, like, this person likes to be around water. That's their favorite type of vacation. Or they like to watch like under the sea documentary, like sea animals and stuff, documentaries about sea animals. And yeah, like, this person is just like, they like to go out and enjoy a drink. Like, they like to go out to the bar and enjoy a drink and stuff like that. But overall, you guys are just going to have like a lot of fun together. Like, there's going to be a lot to celebrate in your relationship. I think you're going to have a lot of wins with this person. Sorry, my little battery notification just popped up, and that's honestly good, because I need a break. I'm just getting sleepy, and I have to re-energize myself, because there's another pile to do, and then I want to do 18 up readings for soulmates after this. I was going to tell you guys at the end of your reading, but I'll tell you now. Wait, because there's going to be an 18 and up reading after this one. It'll be posted after this one. I won't say it's going to already be there, but it will be posted after this one within a day, as I might not get to it tonight, but I want to, so I'm going to try. So what is this person's energy currently? We have the Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. So the teacher coming up here, I think this person is definitely the type of person where they're in awe, and so have childlike curiosity about the world around them. Because they have this awe and childlike curiosity about the world around them, again, that leads them to want to know so much, and that leads them to having the wealth of knowledge that they have about everything that's going on in the world, and or like whatever specifically piques their interest. But I think they're really in awe of the beauty of the world as it is. And then we have the energy that you're going through. And your current energy is the Tower, the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So you might be actually in this sort of Four of Pentacles energy as well. And you're really having to release whatever it is that you're clinging on to that's preventing you from being with this person. Sorry, I'm thirsty. So whatever you feel is trying to naturally leave your life, whether that's a work situation, a friend situation, a living situation, let it leave. Like, you have to let go of it, especially after, if you're watching this, you know, in August of 2021, we just had July end, and that was such a big month of release and change and shifting. And then with that Lionsgate portal that happened a few days ago, like, gosh, that again, same thing. Like, release happens for a purpose. And while this person's in this energy of, you know, being in awe of the world around them, you know, you're having to release in order to, you know, have something better come in your life. And that's going to be this relationship. Like, we see this tower here, and then inside are these flowers and just like this beautiful field. And I feel like this is kind of like, honestly, like, this person is in here and you're out here right now. So yeah, like, this needs to come down. And then we have the protection card here, as far as it, and I don't usually do reversals with this deck, but I did a reversal earlier, and I feel like this card needs to be reversed. I think this is the energy that you guys need to be in together. This is what you'll be in together when you meet and you're together. So the protection card reversed, I feel like this is a person where you're going to feel comfortable with your walls coming down with. You're going to feel comfortable being around this person, being authentic. And that release that happens for you to meet this person, you're going to be so grateful for, where you're able to feel like you don't have to have your guard up around this person. So yeah, the protection card in reverse is actually a good thing, because I already just said what I was going to say. You're not going to feel the need to protect yourself around this person. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting sleepy, and so I tend to repeat myself more. So what do you need to know about this person, about this connection? We have the let go card here. So you guys are, again, both in the process of release happening. And I think you should take the advice of the Sisterhood of the Rose as well, while you're going through this process. Take time to appreciate and be grateful for the things that you do have and the things that aren't leaving, because you still do have so many things in your life that you could and can be grateful for. And I think this person is in this process already, where they've probably already gone through this release happening, and they're in this point where, like, okay, well, I still have this, and there's still so many things that I can appreciate and be in awe of. And then we have the You're Ready card. So I feel like you're really actually ready. Like, this last thing that's happening right now, and that you're already going through the process of, and it's probably on its way out, is this crumbling, is this tower moment. And it's putting you in the position to meet this person. So, like, you're ready. Like, this situation is going to happen very soon. And you just need to remain positive. Just remain positive. Okay? And last but not least are Angels Oracle cards. I'm smiling because of this card. Very soon, you are energetically being aligned to meet this person. And it's happening very soon. Okay? You're ready. So it's happening very soon. And then just continue to make the effort, especially when you meet this person. Continue to make the effort to get to know this person. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So keep taking those steps that you're being guided to take, because everything that's happening in your life right now is happening for a reason, for you to meet your soulmate. for real. And then you're gonna be really attracted to this person. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And this person's doing this too. Like, they're in the sisterhood of the rose type of energy where they're being appreciative of what's around them and so in awe of the beauty of the world. And you need to put yourself in this energy too so that you can meet this person. And then we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So you could have literally known this person before in your life, like currently, or again, this is a past life person. Someone you knew in a past life. Alright, that was quicker than the other readings, and I feel like your reading just was so like simple and easy, honestly. And with the integration card here, like I feel like you guys will be are in the process of integrating with this person, and y'all are just gonna have so many similarities about, you know, your interests and everything, and this connection. Like, since you're literally so close to meeting this person, like, it's just, there wasn't that much I feel like that needed to be shared. But don't feel, I feel like you're in this place right now, like you, the viewer watching this person, like you're in this place where you're just really overwhelmed with this tower moment that's happening. But I promise you, it's because you're holding on. You're in that Four of Pentacles energy, and you're holding on to things that are no longer serving you. So just let go, rest, drink your water, sleep, and spend time in nature. Spend time in nature, spend time by bodies of water. Go swimming, go to the lake if you have a lake near you, go to the ocean if you have ocean near you. Watch a sea documentary. Do something that has to do with water. Take a bath, take lots of showers. If you want to take a shower, just take a shower. Just go sit on the bottom of the tub if you don't have a bathtub. But yeah, water is very important in this connection, and I think it's important in helping both of y'all ground. Okay, pile 3, that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoy this reading. And remember, a little sexy 18 and up reading is coming your way. So, if you liked this reading, give me a like and consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. And I will see you later. Bye. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the amethyst, then this is your reading. Okay, so I'm on 18% battery, so we're probably going to fly a little bit faster than I did with the other piles, and I apologize. So, pile 4. You guys got the Ways of Water, the white willow. I love willow trees. They're beautiful. You guys are beautiful. Like, seriously. Y'all are gorgeous. You and your soulmate are gorgeous people. I just wanted to say that. So, the white willow. Let's read from the herbiary and figure out, why can I not find the little index or contents, page of contents? White willow. The Ways of Water. Y'all have a very emotional connection. Found it. Page 124. Alright. Most people think of willow as graceful and soft, a beautiful tree with weak wood. She's happy to let you have your delusions. Ooh. But underground, she sends her expansive roots questing for water, the element of emotion, which feeds her extraordinary flexibility. Willow loves to dunk her feet, sampling the flow of feelings, tasting anger and joy, sorrow and sass. Pliancy allows her to have great empathy without being overwhelmed by the emotions of others. Instead, they flow through her like water. If you find yourself armoring up to handle high emotions, call on Willow to teach you the ways of water. That's beautiful. So literally, like, your guys' connection is going to seem, honestly, like, I feel like it could seem pretty chill to other people, but instead it's so deep. Like, because as a white willow, like, you know, her beautiful branches like just sway with the wind. And I feel like people, you're gonna come off to people, like your connection's gonna come off to people, like you guys just kind of like are going with emotions, but inside, like, you guys are very deep, soulful people who have a deep connection. And I think y'all are both sending your roots, looking for the quest of each other, looking to quest each other, or, you know, be with each other. So yeah. And it says, if you find yourself armoring up to handle high emotions, call on Willow to teach you the ways of the water. So again, like, I think there's a potential to have some high emotions in this connection, but y'all are gonna come off seeming really chill. Even if you have like troubled waters, people are gonna be like, there's nothing that could, like, you know, they're fine, they got it, and you'll have it figured out. But yeah, like, I think y'all are just two like, you know, chill people with deep emotions meeting. Sometimes there can be high emotions when those types of people connect. So I love that part where it's like, she's happy that you have your delusions. I'm like, y'all are a little bit, like, y'all are just chill people, and you don't really let a lot bother you. Any type of delusions that people have or projections onto you individually, and other people will have on your connection with your soulmate, like, you're like, whatever, you can think that. And I think that's just a really awesome approach to life to have. So we have the Nine of Coins, as in, let me start. This is who your soulmate is. Okay, so we have the Nine of Coins, the Hermit, the Knave of Wands, and then the Knave of Wands reversed, and then we have the Knight of Swords. So I think this person has been alone for a while with the Nine of Coins and the Hermit card here. I think they're been alone for a while and they're okay with being alone. And I think they have their guard up with the Knight of Swords. I think they come off chill to people, but they're so deep and their emotions run so much deeper than people know, that chillness is like, it is a guard, honestly, because people don't really connect with them on that emotion. It's kind of like how air signs are in the way of, especially Geminis, where it's like, we like to give people the information that we let them have, but it's not really connecting you deeper to us, but you think you know us when you get that, like, you're like, oh wow, you're in the moment, you're like, wow, they told me so much about themselves, and then you end the conversation, you're like, I don't know anything about them. It's kind of like that. Like, that's how this person is. But the way they have their life set up, they're so content and happy and satisfied with what's around them. Like, they're not really willing to change. This person could be a Virgo with the Hermit card. But yeah, there's like that intellectual energy here with the Knight of Swords. Like, they're happy with where they're at. They don't really need change to happen in their life, but they need change. Like, you're the change that they need. But in where they're at right now, they feel like there's not much else that they need because their Nine of Coins are so satisfied and happy. So that's good. Especially, like, I genuinely feel like this person is good on money, and whatever career that they're in, they're successful and they're happy and content. And that's good. It's good that they're in a place where they're content, because even though they feel like they don't need change, and there's ways that they do, you're going into a relationship with someone who is pretty much happy. And when you're going in a relationship with someone that's happy, that's good, because they're not going to be relying on you to make them happy, because they're content where they're at. So yeah, with the Knave of Swords or Knave of Wands being reversed, I think that just leads more into the contentment that this person has. They don't really need that instability or irrationality, or just that kind of like flightiness that the Knave of Wands has reversed. I also feel like this person doesn't realize I think there's some things in their life that they don't necessarily, that are good things, is what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of good things in their life that they don't necessarily appreciate being there. And I don't know specifically what that is, but what the Knave of Wands sometimes means is good news. And I think there's good things in their life that they don't fully acknowledge. And that could be just good people. Just because this person is so good on their own, I think there's good friends or good family members in their life that they could rely on a little bit more, that they don't necessarily let themselves rely on. And I think they're missing out on some good connections. But again, with the Knight of Swords just being here, like, this person just has a pretty heavy guard up when it comes to a lot of people, just because they're a sensitive person. With the White Willow, they're a sensitive person. But the thing about it is this person is content because they know how to have fun by themselves. And I don't think this person goes out a lot. I think they're kind of like a homebody, because the Knave of Wands, again, being reversed, I think they're kind of a homebody with the Hermit card as well. And they just know how to have fun by themselves, so they don't really need people to entertain them. So let's see what you need to know. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords reversed, and then the Knight of Wands. The first thing I want to say with the Queen of Swords being reversed, I feel like there's some sort of women figure in their life, and I want to say their mother, that kind of led them to feel this way. They might not have the healthiest relationship with their mom. And I feel like that's kind of led them to really just be kind of hyper independent. It's just because of that neglect that they had from their mother. And I'm not saying like high neglect, like really child abuse, but just some sort of like emotional disconnect from their mom, and that an emotional person with the White Willow here, and they have their guard up because of something that happened growing up with their mom. And I think despite the fact that they seem so content and happy, the Five of Pentacles here, they're not as happy as they think they are. Because with the Five of Pentacles here, it's like feeling left out in the cold from like just like a better, happier life. And I feel like this is the feeling that they're feeling left out of is a happy family life, or just a strong familial support around them. And I genuinely feel like this person is in a Nine of Coins place, but they want to be in a Ten of Coins place. And I think that can happen with you. Y'all could have a good family life together, that Ten of Coins together, a joint unit, joint family together. And High Priestess, I think their soul is really searching out this type of connection. And yeah, I think this person is like, again, they're an intuitive person. They're deeply sensitive, deeper than they like to come off as. But air sign energy, and Knight of Swords energy, intellectual energy. This person is an intuitive person. You know, we like to think of cups as being the intuitive only, like only cups are intuitive, but air is very smart. Claircognizance. Okay, so like this person has a lot of intuitive knowledge, intuitive intellect. Again, especially with the High Priestess. So I think intellectually their soul is searching out your connection. And I feel like you guys have probably met already on a soul level. So maybe you have an energy around you that feels familiar. And I don't mean like a person, but I just mean like genuinely, like sometimes you just feel like you could look over in your bed right there and see a person, but there's nobody there, but you just feel that energy around you of love sometimes. Like you're riding your car and you could like look over in your passenger seat and see like your future partner, but there's no one there. It's just like that energy has found you. Like I feel like this person their soul has like started seeking you out. And I think that's bringing this connection in quicker than this person even knows of, because even though they're they have this Knave of Wands reverse energy and about who they are, I think what is happening in this connection is happening a lot quicker than they thought of or even known of with the Knight of Wands here. So let's see what type of energy this person is in. So again, we have this warrior type of energy coming up. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So again, there's this deep calling inside of themselves to meet you, to meet your type of energy, to have this soulmate connection. I genuinely feel like that's what this deepest calling is about, because they need to experience what it is like to have that strong family grounding, because I feel like this person again has been a lone wolf for so long. They need to know that what it's like to not be alone, to have people that you can rely on fully and be vulnerable around. And this warrior type of energy right now, this is like so literally like looks the same. They sword in front of their face. They're just so guarded. And so they have to protect like what's that deep calling is. But when they meet you, it's like these walls are going to come down. So yeah, they're guarding themselves, but their soul is calling you out, and they need to answer that call. And then you're in this energy right now of deep replenishment, to retreat, rest, and be held. I genuinely feel like you want to be held by this individual. And this could be like a same-sex relationship, because we have two female presenting energies here, but it doesn't have to be. I just wanted to say that. I don't know why I smelled like that after that. But anyway, it could be a same-sex relationship. But anyway, your energy is in this deep replenishment, retreat type of energy. Like you're resting. I think you've been through a lot of healing recently. And then this is the energy that's going to bring y'all two together. We have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. I think your souls have been seeking each other out for the past few lifetimes. And I think each time y'all have missed this connection and have ended up with different soulmates. But I think this is the lifetime where y'all are meant to be together. And I think there's just an individual little bit of work that needs to happen separately, that this person a lot, specifically more, is going through than you're right now in its restive energy. But I think your resting needs to happen, and this person does their individual work, and then I think y'all will be brought together finally after so many lifetimes of being apart. You'll be reunited with the soulmate. Let's see what else we need to know. So improving health. So this person, or your health, honestly, could be the reason why you're resting, is your health has been improving lately. You could have had COVID. So yeah, improving health has been a real big focus on both or individual ends. And it's been not the right time for so long. And I think in this current time, it's not the right time. But within the next few weeks came up. So I think between 3 to 12 weeks is when you're going to meet this person. So I think it's happening very soon. Out of all the piles, y'all are the only pile that got that specific like time. So I think between 3 to 12 weeks, you guys will meet this person. Right now, focus on rest, because don't push yourself. Do not push yourself to overcome this restive state that needs to happen, because that will literally make it take longer. That's why I said 3 to 12 weeks. Because this person too needs to work on their ish, and you have to give them room for error. It's not just about what you're doing on your end. It's about what this person's doing too. All right, let's see what the angel answers cards said. It's so, oh, literally the reconciliation card comes up here. So I genuinely feel like this genuinely has to do with the fact that, again, the Age of Lifetimes card came up. This one saying that you've been training for this for lifetimes. I genuinely feel like you guys have just missed each other in the past few lifetimes and haven't been with the soulmate, and you've been wanting to in that lifetime be with that soulmate, but it hasn't been the right time for so long. It hasn't been the right time, but now it is going to be the right time. The right time is coming. So reconciliation. And then, I mean, you could have already met this person in this lifetime, and y'all could have been together and had a relationship and then broke up, and y'all could be getting back together. But I genuinely feel like that's not the case. You've been training for this for lifetimes to be with this person. So much has happened for you to energetically get aligned with this soulmate specifically. And then we have the wedding card here. This situation involves marriage. So yeah, I think so many of you guys will just have a very deep commitment with this person, like a very deep commitment. And then for a lot of y'all, potentially, this will involve marriage. Or the situation somehow involves marriage. Maybe you meet this person at a wedding. You could meet them at a wedding. Somehow there's wedding involved in this situation. And then we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So somehow differences have a factor in here. Religious factors. Could be an age difference, time zone difference. So like y'all could be in different places in the world or different places in the country. There's some sort of factor here that has been really influencing why it's taken so long for you guys to be together. And then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like when you meet this person, you might feel that way. And I think it will take this person a little bit of time to open up. Even though their soul has been reaching out to you, and you're going to feel like you know this person when you meet them, this person's going to be stubborn. It's going to take a little bit of time for them to fully get to a place where they're like accepting of this happening to them, because again, they've been alone for so long. They've been alone for so long. So you're going to probably feel at some point sometimes that they don't return the deep feelings that you have, but they do. They just need to be more open about it. They're guarded. So just keep that in the back of your mind upon meeting this person and getting to know this person. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. Sorry that it had to happen so quickly, but like I said, battery is dying. But I hope that you enjoyed the reading. If you did, give me a like. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. And there is going to be an 18+ version of this reading being posted within 24 hours of this video. So check that out if you're above 18 or 18 and up. All right, have a good day, night, or evening. Pile for it.